Everything felt normal, or maybe we just believed it was. I joined the Brainrots map with a small group of players. People said it was just another escape game, weird characters, funny chaos, and random obstacles. At first, it really was fun. Then we found something strange. A broken radio hidden near a destroyed tower. Suddenly, it turned on by itself. Static filled the air, and a faint voice whispered, "Run, before the water comes." We laughed. Thought it was just a hidden game feature. But slowly, the sky started changing color. The music became slower, darker, heavier. Far on the horizon, a dark moving line appeared. Nobody understood what it was, until the ground started shaking. And then we realized. It wasn't a line. It was a massive tsunami. Players started running in panic. Some froze. Some went the wrong way. Every second felt heavier than the last. I jumped across a broken bridge and looked back. The wave was swallowing everything behind us. One player typed in chat, "This doesn't feel scripted." The water looked too real, too fast. My heart was racing as I climbed a high tower just seconds before the wave crashed into the map. Silence. Then a message appeared on my screen. "You survived, but next time, will you listen earlier?" Since that day, every time I join the game, the broken radio is already on. Like someone is still trying to warn us. At first, I thought it was just coincidence. Maybe the radio always played when someone survived. But the next time I joined the game, something felt different. The lobby was almost empty. No music. No usual chaos. Just silence. And the radio was already playing. Static, then the same voice. "You came back." I froze. How could the game know that? I checked the player list, only 3 names. Mine, and 2 others I didn't recognize. We started moving through the map again. The paths looked familiar, but some things had changed. Buildings were broken differently. Signs were missing. And there were strange wet footprints leading toward the center. One of the players typed, "Did this map update?" No one answered. Suddenly, a countdown appeared on the sky. 5 o'clock. No explanation. Just a timer slowly ticking down. We started running, trying to reach higher ground before anything happened. But this time, there were new obstacles. Doors closing on their own. Platforms collapsing seconds after stepping on them. And whispers, faint whispers in the background audio. When the timer hit 1 o'clock, the ocean started pulling back unnaturally far, exposing the seafloor. I remembered reading somewhere that before a real tsunami, the water sometimes disappears first. That's when panic hit. We ran faster than before. One player fell into a gap and disappeared without respawning. The other suddenly stopped moving, like they disconnected. Or maybe, something else happened. 0:10. I reached the same tower from last time. But this time, there was a message carved into the wall. "You can't escape twice." The wave rose higher than before, darker, louder. As it crashed toward me, the radio voice returned. "You were warned, now you are part of it." The screen went black. And when it came back, my username was no longer in the player list. Instead, it appeared under a new section. Observers. I couldn't move. My character wasn't standing anymore. I was floating above the map. Like a camera. Like an observer. Below me, new players were joining the game, laughing, jumping, exploring like nothing was wrong. They didn't know. They couldn't hear the radio. But I could. The static grew louder. You stayed too long, now you watch. I tried to leave the game. ESC. Menu. Quit. Nothing worked. Then I noticed something terrifying. One of the new players stopped moving, and slowly turned toward the broken tower. Exactly where I had found the radio. Like they were being pulled toward it. The radio turned on again. Run, before the water comes. The same words. The same warning. But this time, I realized something. The voice sounded like me. The tsunami appeared again on the horizon, bigger than ever. Players started running, panicking, repeating the same mistakes we made before. And suddenly, a new message appeared across the sky. Every survivor becomes the warning. That's when I understood. The game wasn't trapping players. It was turning them into the voice, the signal, the warning for the next ones. The wave crashed. The screen faded. And before everything went dark, one last notification appeared. Microphone access enabled. Now, every time someone finds the broken radio, they hear my voice telling them to run. But nobody ever listens.